Hello everyone, my name is Fullhouse, and welcome to a Merry Crashmas, whatever day this comes out on. Now, I realize there's a bit of a problem this year. You probably know about Santa, right? You know, honestly, the guy with the hat, he has the beard, he rides a sleigh. His mode of transportation, just thinking about it, it's extremely inefficient and extremely it's outdated. I think we need to bring him into whatever decade. We need to bring him up to date to 2020, not 1820. So I've done some calculations first off. So for, obviously Santa needs some pretty serious equipment to be able to bring gifts to all the kids. So I've done some research on the internet, which is completely accurate, definitely 100%. I have been able to determine that to make all of his stops within a 24-hour period, and given that's because obviously you have time zones and stuff to work around, so he can do 24 hours. He would have to average 5,083,000 miles per hour, which equates to roughly, I think that's 2,272,304.32 meters per second. So I've done some calculations and I figured out that if he's going to be, well, no, I had to figure out the weight first. Again, I had to do some Google search and stuff. His sleigh, holding all the assuming he's not running back and forth to the North Pole, which I think would be incredibly inefficient, that would require his sleigh to weigh 7,600,000,000 pounds. These are some pretty impressive numbers, I have to say. And here's the kicker. I had to do some, I had to change some units up and stuff, and this might be inaccurate judging by how I've converted units and stuff, but I have calculated how much force would be required to get that amount of weight up to speed in, I think, 10 seconds? I think 10 seconds. He's a big guy, so it sort of, what the heck? What is that? Look at that man's beard. Sorry, I've been distracted. Anyway, so I've calculated out, I think it was either 1 second or 10 seconds. I'm going to go with 10 seconds. To get that sleigh with those presents up to speed in 10 seconds, I'm going to say. It might be 1 second, but I could be wrong. He would require, for the amount of power that is required, 6,644,672,525,529.664 horsepower. That's a lot of horsepower, but I think a lot of it's been used to bring those reindeer. Again, those are some impressive numbers, but I think we can do better. I'll be honest, I think we can do better. We need to build Santa. Ignore those are irrelevant. What we need to do is to make Santa a car or a vehicle of some sort, something that's able to, okay, so this will be 2020. Like I said, we're bringing him up to date, right? This is something Santa has to be able to get. We need to have something that is capable of hauling all his presents at speed across the country. Now, I don't think we'll get into the trillions in terms of horsepower, but where we have obviously an advantage is efficiency. Modern vehicles are extremely efficient. So I've devised a series of tests to figure out exactly how worthy that we're going to build a vehicle for him. And we need to keep budget in mind, among various other things. We're going to build him a vehicle. So I was thinking the most the best body style for Santa, something that would be ideal is a ute of some sort. Now, here's the thing. It can't just be... That might work. But well, let's look at our other options. Because here's the thing. It needs to be able to handle the amount of weight we're putting in it. So a pickup truck, ideally, would work. But the thing is, it needs to be fast. It needs to get across the country. Like, it needs to get across the entire world in 24 hours. So a pickup truck's not going to be able to do that. So we need the practicality of a pickup truck in the body of something else. And I think that's what I've sort of decided on, is a ute. So that's what we're going to work on. I'm just looking at our options. This actually is not a bad one, because that's... I don't know how heavy that is. Could build that. So we're going to build... You know what? I think that body we found before is sort of ideal. Yeah, so this'll work. This'll work. We could have a slightly bigger bed, but... ultimately, we gotta make this. Next Gen Santa. Because that's what this is, really. Okay, so now we need... Okay, the camera's doing weird things. Sorry. So, okay, so let's start with the panel material. We can't... Steel would be a terrible idea. He lives in the North Pole. It's going to rust. So what we need is something... Again, we need light. Here's another problem, though. So... Well, I do want to keep this sort of budget-wise. Budget-wise, I want to keep this sort of predictable. So aluminum will give us a good weight-to-cost ratio. Monocoque... I think a monocoque would work. Here's another problem, though. Ooh. Okay, there's a hole in that. The thing is, this can't just be good at going fast. It needs to be able to haul, and it needs to be able to go off-road. So, not only are we going to be track testing it, we're going to be off-road testing it as well. So again, this steel, I don't think we want that. Light AHS steel. But again, this is all... In terms of corrosion, aluminum is what you want. So, I want to keep this somewhat affordable as well, because again, Santa, I know he spends a lot of money on toys and stuff. He's a busy man, so we can't have him having to worry about his car. If it breaks down, it shouldn't cost $1 million. Let me put the engine in the back of a ute. Okay, there's an idea for a future video. So what we're going to do... So the McPherson strut... Hold on. So that's going... We need good off-road capacity here. We could have solid axle foils. That really hurts sportiness and drivability, though. Semi-trailing arm will hurt the off-road. The multi-link is almost as good off-road. Multi-link might be what we're looking at for this. So this can allow us a good amount of offset as well. That's good. So again, we need to make him an engine that's going to work for what he needs. So it needs to be something that will handle the snow. So we're not going to build a front-wheel drive engine or front-wheel drive pickup. That'd be stupid. We need to build something that is capable of handling basically whatever you throw at it. And we need some... It needs to be powerful. So... Guys. Holy crap, we got room for this. Okay, again, aluminum. Oh my gosh. This is going to be hard to service, though. But I really want it. I really want it in my thing. No. You know what? In terms of weight, I'm sorry. I know people want a V16. That will, again, be for a future video. We could have a V6. We could have a V8. A V8's always the obvious choice. Here's the thing, though. When you're in the cold, air is thinner. Like, well, yeah, climb... Well, here's the thing, actually. No, Santa has... He has to deal with altitude. Naturally aspirated engines struggle a lot when it comes to altitude. So, what we're planning on doing here, if we turbocharge it, that sort of counteracts that, if that makes sense. Like that, it means there's more air going into this engine, which is absolutely what Santa will need at high... Yeah, twin turbos. That'll work. So, I should say, our goal... Oh, well, the tests we're going to do, we're going to the Minolta, or whatever it's called, the rock climb. We're going to be testing the off-road capabilities there. And then we're going to Spa to test the sort of, like, just performance of the thing. Because, again, it needs to work. Actually, if this has turbos, it needs some sort of airflow going on there. And he's on, honestly, regular. He needs to run regular. Dual exhaust, bypass valves. That will add weight, but it might also help. And of course, Santa cares about the environment, so... Oh, that's not good. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of compression in this engine already. Oh, we're already at a decent amount of power. Nice. Okay, so what can we do with RPM here? I think we can really push it. Can we get 8 grand out of this? I'm willing to bet we can. Now, here's the thing. This sort of stuff will be a higher initial cost. But I think it will be okay, like once he gets, like once he's got it, it's not going to cost him a lot of money. Alright, let's throw some fuel at it. Again, it needs to be somewhat efficient. So 18.2, that's actually pretty good for fuel efficiency so far. That's hurting it a bit. Okay, so it likes that. We're relatively low boost turbo at this particular point in time. Honestly, around 400 horsepower is not necessarily a bad thing. So let's throw a bit of... Yeah, okay, so we can get north of 400 horsepower in this. The thing is, that's nice, but it's also... Okay, well, it's got some torque to pull itself along if we're going rock climbing. No, that'll help. That's actually helping it. It seems to like that. So, if I... We could do that. No, that's not going to help. No, so this is going to be a relatively... Whoops. That's a good amount of power. Oh, crap. We're really confined with the exhaust, aren't we? Okay, so Santa could be looking at a 500 horsepower V6. That actually doesn't cost all that much. That's actually pretty good. I can't complain about that. So, 14.5. So yeah, 14.5 MPG. That's not the greatest. Maybe if we do high float, maybe that'll... Oh, that really helps, actually. If we go straight... Oh, no, it doesn't like that. 15.2, so it's happy with that. Oh, okay, hold on. So there's the 15.2. Okay, so 15.2 MPG, 500 plus horsepower, and we got to make it look good. This is Santa's pride and joy, after all. Flake, we're gonna drag that down a bit. Valve cover trim. I don't see exactly... What's that painting? Interesting. Okay, so I don't know. Don't know what we're doing there. Intake manifold. And aluminum. Because, of course, it's aluminum. Basic single overhead cam. So that's pretty good. Let's listen to it. So nice and quiet. That sounds pretty good. It's got a very Datsun sound to it, or a very Nissan sound to it. Alright. So for cargo volume, this is the one we're gonna want, isn't it? So can I get any more? Ooh, interesting. Oh! Oh! What the heck? Okay, well that just looks weird. There we go. We'll get ourselves a bit more... How long can that go? That's okay. That works. There we go. Well, we can drop that base somewhat, but I think we kind of need that there. Okay, so what can we do with this, really? This doesn't... I want it to be a good-looking thing, too. Like, when the kids see it, they're like, oh, Santa's coming. Right? That's what you want. To be something practical as well. But, like, Santa's got to keep up appearances, too. We'll see if we need those. Come on. There we go. We'll see if we need those later. So, obviously it needs to be red. But what kind of reds do we have? That's pretty Santa red right there. Now, for trim... Again, plastic's actually not the worst thing. What the heck is going on there? So plastic's pretty good. Wait a minute, is this a convertible? This is a convertible. Oh, Santa. Oh, we're getting fancy. So Santa's got a convertible. I'm not going to mess with that. So, Santa, what should we look for this? Actually, those headlights are immediately jumping out. That looks really cool, actually. I'm not complaining about that one bit. Da 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 da. Again, we don't want it to be super expensive to service, so it being somewhat basic is probably not going to work against it. Da, 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 da. Also, we don't want lots of overhanging stuff either. That's actually pretty good looking. After all, again, like I said, Santa needs to be styling, and I think that does not achieve that. No, I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling it with that. So if I pull you forward... That looks pretty good. There we go. That works. That I'm actually kind of... I'm starting to dislike. That, yeah, there we go. That actually gives it a little bit. Now, it needs an intake of some sort down there, but again, I don't want something that's gonna really get caught on stuff. This needs to be able to off-road. So I'm kind of going, again, it's a ute, so... There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm okay with that. Nice. There we go. I don't think we'll get any scraping going on there. Now, at the back, we're definitely going to need... that's what we're looking for right there. That's what I'm looking for right there. There, and we'll just tuck some exhausts in there. I will say, as automation, like... Actually, I think twin exhausts would work better. Sorry, don't mind me, just being picky, as usual. Come on. Now, we'll just set you in there. Have it tucked up in the bumper nice so it doesn't get knocked off when we're going off-road. So, Santa, as always, needs to have an aerial. Oh, that's not gonna work. He needs to have an aerial somewhere. We'll install it on the cloth top for reasons. There we go. So he can have his radio playing. Now, Tobar. Where are you, Tobar? Tobar. There we go, so it'll just sit there. So it can tow stuff. Now we need taillights. Again, we need to make a stylish vehicle, right? I think vertical taillights are going to be the way to go with this. I have a plan. Again, I kind of like that. There we go. Now, I'm just going to add a few more sort of things. I see these on trucks. They're supposed to make it go faster, right? Yeah, those usually make it go faster. Yeah, the poor reindeer are going to be out of work after this. And scoop, because even Santa's got to have a nice scoop. Alright, let's widen it a bit. That does look like a combination of a pickup truck and like a legitimate... That actually does look like a real vehicle. How did that happen? Okay, and finally license plates, because Santa ain't no pimp. He's he pays taxes, I think. I don't know, maybe, does Santa pay taxes? I might Google that later. I'll bet there's some interesting reading to be done there. There we go. That's done. Needs door handles. I am actually these cars that get built in a hurry. Why are they always the one? Also, you gotta have a door lock on there because you never know what kind of thief's gonna try and steal Santa's stuff. You can't have that. What the heck is going on? Why is it always the ones that are built in a hurry that look really good? Oh, we do need we should probably do this. So he will be... Okay, that actually needs to be much thicker. There we go. Bolt it right to the glass. That's the right way to do it. Now, it's something somewhat aerodynamic, so he can fly through the air with ease without tons of wind resistance. But it needs to look good too, so I think that's going to fall to that. So what else have we got? The badge. Oh, we need the badge. Wasn't there a reindeer in here somewhere? There's a man with a beard, but I don't think that's quite what we're looking for here. I could have sworn there was a there it is. I got an idea. Can I not? Oh, I can't change the material. Darn it, I was gonna make it glow red. Alright, so... this is definitely going to be sort of ideal for transport for Santa. A bit less powerful, admittedly, but it's something that can be used year-round, right? Should we have a... maybe it needs a wing. That does make the pickup less practical, but I also do quite like it as well. Conundrums. Maybe I'll put it up here. How does that look? It looks a bit weird, but Santa needs downforce. Right? That's the thing. So are we missing anything? I think it should be okay. So, now I've got a plan for what this is going to do. We're going to need to get it around... we're going to need to get it around Spa fairly quickly. A dual clutch. Something with 7 speeds. I don't think we're going to want to go above 180 in this thing. Now, I want something I can leave it rear-wheel drive when I want. So it's rear-wheel drive when I want to go, say, around the track. And then... oh, we could use some bigger tires, though. Uh, 275s. Honestly, I think 255s. I'll put 245s at the front and 255s at the rear. Come on. Okay, so we do need to make them bigger. Chunky off-road tires. Oh, those are gonna have... the thing is, I don't know what we're gonna... like, I don't know tire-wise if that's a good idea. those work. This is going to need more ride height, definitely. So these, the hard life ones, he does have a lot of distance to cover, doesn't he? If he has a lot of distance to cover, then maybe that's sort of what you want. Something that'll last. And it has reasonably decent grip off-road and good drivability and stuff. So it's not the best, but again, we're compromising here, right? So, and yeah, magnesium. Carbon fiber off-road wheels. Vented disc. Well, there's going to be plenty of air. This is going to be single piston, I'm guessing. And ultimately, this needs to work year-round. It's going to be a daily, pretty much. Off-road skid tray. I don't actually know if that does anything in automation, to be honest. Like, I don't know how that helps. Or we could have semi-clad. You know what? No, off-road. Here we go. Let's do that. We'll get some cooling airflow going on. Brake airflow. I'll get... Oh, hold on. Active aero and stuff. That will actually help, I think. Convertible type nut. I disagree. This will be a bench because, you know, Santa wants to take Mrs. Claus and they want to, you know, hang out. So, actually no, Santa should go for premium. Premium infotainment. Premium HUD, that weighs the same. I don't know, I might go back and check that. This might be fairly heavy. So this is going to be very safe, this thing. Now, the active comfort is not really very sporty, but it's better off-road. So material cost is pretty high. This is almost 2,000 kilograms. Utility. Is this as high? Oh, that is as high as it goes. I wish you could make suspension that's just sort of variable. So Santa needs some camber. This will be interesting because we will be driving it. Oh, it's going to need fairly firm suspension, isn't it? The problem is I can see how it's going to act on track like this. But what I cannot see is how it's going to act off-road. So those spring rates are way off. I'm actually going to damp it a bit more. Modern cars are actually quite heavily damped anyway, which might make things slightly uncomfortable, but also means that the bumps are very much one and done. Dampers are hard. Real. Okay. Santa. Oh, I pretty much nailed the brakes. Okay, how much is Santa going to be paying for this? So how much... I wonder how much it costs to run a reindeer. So this is going to be a ute. This is hopefully going to be... Here, detailed stats. Oh, 51,000. That's not bad, actually, to be fair. A lot of vehicles you can really mark up to that price. So it can... It does get only 11.2 mpg. I think that's the weight. I think it's just heavy. So how much can it tow? Or how much can it haul? Where was I looking here? You know what? I think we can shave some weight out of this bad boy. Santa doesn't care that much about safety. Standard infotainment. Again, he's going to be listening to the radio a lot, but... Okay, we've shaved a bunch of weight out already. Where is all our weight coming from other than just... Oh, I'll bet that's not helping. Well, no, the automatics are heavier. That can reduce weight. Manual lockers. These all weigh the same anyway. All-wheel drive would be lighter. But, again, I can't make it rear-wheel drive. I don't know, guys. Those brakes look pretty good. So I could lighten it up a bit with no. Santa's gonna want power steering. Come on, the guy's gonna be lugging Christmas gifts down chimneys. Of course he wants to kick back and relax in his car afterwards. That's one thing I will say. This has air conditioning, which is much better than. Actually, I wonder how that's going to handle. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this thing works. So what's under there again? How do I figure? Oh, here. Okay. So wait, 1879. That is pretty heavy. It's got good suspension in it. It's got a really good engine. It's all aluminum basically, so it won't rust. 4x4, which means it should be decent off-road. It's got lots of ride height. So okay, so 2 4.5s. Let's do that. That's altered the weight ever so slightly. So wait, where is the utility? The off-road 23.5. That's good. Utility 46. That's good. It's still getting really good safety scores, which is good. I'm not seeing any sort of... I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. To be honest, towing ratings are just a number. Ask a truck driver how much his car can really tow. He doesn't know until he tries it. So... This looks pretty good. Anyways, let us export that, and we will see you shortly in BeamNG Drive. Alrighty, so now that we're loaded in, we've got 3 laps to hit that marker. We're gonna have 3 laps. Let's go in manual mode for this. Oh, turn. You heavy brute. So yeah, we got 3 laps. This thing's actually pretty quick though, I will say. That's 140 pretty much. Having a lot of gears helps, I think. Keeps it in its sort of happy spot in terms of revs. Because it does like RPM, this engine, which is nice. I like engines that like RPM. But yeah, it's definitely hitting a wall. It's definitely hitting a wall above 140, I think. I wonder if that's the active aero doing that, or if that's just the way it is. Like, I think it's just a brick and it's heavy, and despite my best attempts, it might not be the most aerodynamically stable vehicle in the world. that dual clutch is great. I really like that. It just rattles off shifts like no tomorrow. Like, it's like a sequential. But, oh dear. Went a bit wide there. The weight is what's working against this thing. I'm glad we didn't make it out of steel. It'd be well over 2,000 kilos at that rate. To be fair, there's a lot of equipment and a lot of engine in here. Gosh, I gotta be careful with the steering here. Because it's okay when I turn it a little bit, and then as soon as I turn more than a certain amount, it just seems to plow. That's the downside of a 4x4 sort of setup. It's a 50-50 split. So if this was all-wheel drive, this would be so much easier to drive around here, but because it needs to work off-road, I've given it a proper 4x4 system because all-wheel drive does struggle. I have tried using vehicles with all-wheel drive. You need 4x4. Okay. I will say, at the very least, it's stable. It's not rotating too much on me. You know what? I think we're gonna make it already. Maybe first lap already. We're gonna make sub 3 minutes here. Nope, not quite. But I think we'll make it on the next lap here. All right, come on. Next gen Santa. Let's see what you can actually do. Oh, we are getting brake fade. That's not good. Whoops. That's fine. I think we got away with that without any damage. Again, safety. A lot of safety equipment on this, so it's probably pretty sturdy. Very quiet. I'm looking back. Okay. For a 4x4, this handles pretty good, I have to say, for a 4x4. Although I think those brakes are going to give up the ghost here sooner rather than later. There we go. That actually helped a little bit. Be a bit more gentle on the brakes and try and make them last. Turn! I will say, it does feel like a modern car in that all the weight just feels like it's pulling the car forward instead of actually it doesn't feel like the weight's doing anything really useful other than just pushing the car forward. Come on. Okay, so I guess I'm driving about 8 tenths right now as opposed to 9 tenths before. Well, 9 or 10 tenths. Okay, I'm going a bit gentler now, more gently. Okay, so I think the third lap's going to have to be the one where we're making up time, unless we've made up time here, but yeah, no, we're down. So we got one more lap to make magic happen. It's already sitting at the 3-minute mark, so I think it's definitely capable of it. I just need to chain together a half-decent lap. Ooh, okay. The brake balance is excellent, by the way, I should say. I can rotate it on the brakes slightly. I love a car that does that. I love it when vehicles do that. It's just enough rotation to be useful, but it's not like trying to kill you. Alrighty, come on. We can do this. Sub 3 minutes. I wonder if there's a ghost feature in BeamNG. Okay, turn it. That's better. Just gotta preserve those brakes. We're fighting the brakes. Or we're not fighting the brakes, we're fighting the weight of the car. There we go. I could be on the power much earlier than that, but I've just, again, it's understeery, this car. I keep calling it a car. Technically, it's a ute. Okay, come on. I slowed down too much there. Come on, next-gen Santa. Come on. You can prove yourself a worthy being. There we go. Good line through there. I can't believe we're even just doing this with something with a pickup truck bed on the back. It does feel... I don't know, it doesn't feel antiquated or ridiculous like most of my cars. This feels like a good car. It feels like something that would be nice to drive normally. I think the multi-link rear suspension's really helping it, actually. Weirdly enough. Alright, just turn you in nice and slow. Just gotta let the thing rotate on its own and then just gently apply the throttle and let the four-wheel drive pull it through the corner. I wonder if a regular transfer case would actually hate this sort of thing. I wonder if a transfer case would like blow up or something if we kept doing this sort of thing to it. I feel like it would. There we go, just let it rotate slightly. Go to the outside, dive inside. Oh dear. I'm counting it. I've actually gotten the brakes cooled down quite nicely. Come on. Come on. 59. Oh! Within a second. That's... I couldn't have timed that better. I couldn't have done that better. Like, I couldn't have made it, like, closer to that. That's great. That's just under 3 minutes. That is actually very good for a track, for sort of what is an off-road orientated vehicle. That's not bad around Spa. Alright, and we are at the Minota Rock Crawl, whatever it's called. And this is where I'm going to have a few concerns, because we do not have off-road tires. We have street tires. We have big rims. Like, those are not deeply treaded tires. We have pretty good ground clearance, nothing crazy. We do have 4x4, like four-wheel drive, all that fun stuff, and I do have control over the gears, but this is going to be tricky. Okay, so scraping right away, that's not, well, there goes the bumper. Okay, maybe we need to do a better job with installing that. Okay, what if I leave it in high range? Okay, so this lets me just sort of crawl. So it's not super happy. It is doing it. I will say it is doing it. Why do I say stuff like this? It is doing it. It's not super happy about it, but if we've got a compromise here, this thing can do Spa in under 3 minutes. So anything that can do that, and I think getting up the hill here is going to be our goal. Okay, so this right here is going to be a... Okay, well, that's a slight issue. Hold on. Let's just say Santa's got a winch. I know I can just drag it up whatever I need to with that. I'm gonna try not to. I say, if we get up that hill, I'll call that a success. This is going to be where... Oh. Okay. An off-road skid tray might have been wise. Okay, maybe speed's the key. I don't want to go in the water. Gosh, this thing is going to have so much body damage just from this. Oh, why did I lift off there? I needed to... I'm beached again. Okay, so this might not be as good off-road as I was really hoping. There's no traction here, really. It needs more ride height, which is weird to say. Oh, okay, so it's kind of happy when I do that. I can't just let it roll, unfortunately. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now if I back her up here... Okay, maybe the dual clutch wasn't a great idea because it doesn't coast. So I'm having to use the throttle to... Whoa, okay. I'm having to use the throttle to move this thing, and I can't just let it coast. Oh! Oh, that's... Come on. I need to get a tire on there, I think. Maybe if I... Can I reverse? Okay. If I can rock it up... Oh, you're so close, come on. I think I just need to... And we're free! Okay. Santa's gonna need some good spotters, I think. Maybe that can be what the reindeer do. They follow along behind, and then when he has to do this sort of thing, they spot for him, and then they pull the winch. That would actually work out pretty well for them. That way they don't go unemployed. There we go. Oh, it is doing it. Oh, give it credit where credit is... No. I was just about to say nice things about you. Okay, so this is probably going to go over if I am not very careful. So it likes... It likes to crawl. The problem is it just gets wheels. Hold on. If I just let you grip. It doesn't like it when I let the wheels spin, seems like. Alright, Rudolph. That sounds expensive. This thing is making all the bad expensive noises that you don't want to hear when you're off-roading. I'm sure, honestly, this will probably do better in snow, right? There we go. Oh, there we go. So, we're so close. What if I turn on this? Does that help? What? Okay, it was just coasting there for a second. That's weird. That's weird. Sometimes it just stops putting power to the ground briefly, which is a bit strange. Come on. It is doing it, I will say. I haven't had to reset. I may need to winch up a hill. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. So it seems to like it when I just feather the throttle, just... Okay, if I back her up a bit, and then just go straight on here. Now if I turn you off, it doesn't seem like that's doing much, to be perfectly honest. Oh, it's so close. Come on, I can just pull it ever so slightly, and that's all it's going to... Oh my gosh. Just pulled the front off, pretty much. Okay, just nice and calm. Come on. Ah, find some traction. Oh, it wants to. It wants to. Oh, it wants to. Oh, yeah. That's really impressive, actually. It's not happy. But it is doing it. I think the 4x4 is the thing that's absolutely saving this vehicle. Come on. Oh, come on. Also, I haven't broken the radiator yet, which is a good sign. I don't think there's very many vehicles in the world that have a dual clutch transmission and a 4x4 transaxle. Or transfer case, I should say. Again, I think what's stopping this is literally just those, like, how low it is. And it's as high as I could make it. So it's not going to climb that, is it? But yeah, again, a little bit of help is okay. Whoa. Come on. Where is there some traction here? I'm actually quite impressed by the tires, I have to say, because it seems like... Oh yeah, no, that's properly beached. Whoa! I kind of stretched the front a little bit. I must say, these tires are... Actually, I've got some traction with them. That's really impressive. These same tires did spawn under 3 minutes, and now they're climbing up the, climbing up a rock wall like they're made for it. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just messing with stuff. Come on. Yeah, I think... This is pretty impressive, I have to say. Again, I know I am using the node grabber a fair bit. That's not like, it's just the ride. Like, it is just the ride height. And to be fair, most off-road vehicles would require the winch at least a little bit to get up here. So what do you think? Should we nice and slow or run up? I think it needs a run up, personally. Well, here goes nothing. No. Oh my gosh, that's so close. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down! Which wheels are... Oh, come on. Those rear wheels are touching the ground. That's good. Come on. Oh, okay, that slid back down. That's not good. Maybe, come on. Come on. It wants to. It wants to. It just needs a little bit. Oh, I think it's lifting those rear wheels off the ground too when I do that. Come on. Yeah, oh, I see what it's doing. I think, honestly, I know I did some winching. That's all four wheels are... All four wheels are off the ground now. To be honest, I'm impressed. That's really impressive. For something that did sub 3 minutes at Spa, then just climbs its way up here. Like, it did struggle quite a bit, I have to say. It did struggle. But it made it up here. I've built, like, off-road specific vehicles that haven't been able to do that. So, that's pretty cool. I'm impressed with this thing so far. But we've got a couple more tests to give it a run with. For our next test, we will be running a suspension test. But, because this is going to be replacing Santa's sleigh, it has to also be able to protect its most precious cargo. Your presence. I'm just going to see if I can pull this over a bit. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, I'm going to be hitting these at roughly, I think 30, maybe 40 miles an hour. I think 30, because 40 will sort of launch it. So, let's work our way up to speed gently. So it's holding up so okay so far. So I think 20. Actually, let's hit these at 20. Oh dear. Oh, okay, maybe that. No, crap. Alright, so we'll hit the bumps at 20. Oh! Okay, well this is fine. This is okay, you know? Kids like building things. Kids do like building stuff, so... Alright, so 20... I might not be perfectly accurate with the whole 20. Oh. Oh yeah, washboard. Santa deals with washboard all the time from what I've heard. Oh yeah, it soaks that right up. Yeah, it's having no trouble carrying this. That's good. Alright, so let's go up to the next obstacle. Clearly this thing has soaked up everything that we could throw at it so far. Alright, let's go down to 20. Oh dear. Yeah, see, this is perfectly... Oh, dear. Let's do a bit of damage control. Sorry, not damage. I'm just, you know, rearranging stuff for Timmy. Oops. Hold on. If I Control C, then I can do this. Whoops. Hold on. So if I do this, then this. Drop her back in there. And I'll drag the gift back into the bed of the truck. That's fine. I think we're doing well. Let's keep going. Whoops. Oh, I am, apparently I am the piano right now. Okay, just gently work our way back up to 20. This I will need a bit of speed for. Oh no! Okay, we're still good. I'm gonna build up a bit of speed for that. But you can see this is clearly just taking it straight. I think I'm gonna need to pull this back into the car, because I think more of it is outside of the car than is inside said car. Come on. Well, we're just gonna have to hold on. Oh, look at that. Oh dear. Wait, what? What's happening? Is this stuck in the wheel? It is stuck in the wheel. It's okay. Hold on, wait, no, this is stuck in the wheel as well. I don't think this is going to be an issue Santa has. I don't think he's going to have things phasing through wheels. Oh, no, no, let go of the wheel! Timmy's not gonna... Timmy's been very naughty this year. Maybe I'll just give him coal. Let go of the wheel. So this is proving to be a challenge, not in the way I was expecting. Maybe this will stay in? Because, again, that's just going to keep catching on the wheel. Ooh. You know what? This is fine. Let's just, you know what? I think this is the case. Let's just power through it. There we go. See? That's the key right there. Just sheer power. That smoke is coming from somewhere other than where it's supposed. Oh my gosh. So it's just like it's like a surprise handbrake, that thing. Just come on. There we go. This is just... Oh! This is the most dangerous thing in the world. Oh! Oh, okay. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Power through. I think the piano has become an integral part of the chassis of this automobile. Okay. Okay. I don't like the way that's... There we go. Okay, so for our next challenge, we're going to be doing some dips through here. I think we're just about clear. Hold on. That's a very strange sort of camera line, but okay. Okay, so it likes... There we go. That's just a water splash. That's just to show everything in the back is going to stay dry, which it is. It doesn't... Okay, there's a bit of water in it, but it's fine. So I think... Okay, that won't work. That's for, like, the bigger off-roaders. This, I think, is for the... I don't think we were supposed to go that way, to be honest. At least it's not doing a surprise handbrake anymore, although the camera is moving around at an alarming rate. Ah, yeah. Oh, dear. This is proving to be quite difficult to drive. Oh, hold on. Why am I even bothering with low range anymore? There we go. I think whatever was jamming up the wheels is now no longer doing it. It handles quite well with a burst wheel, to be honest. Okay, so what do we got here? There we go. Get down these safely. I'd like to see Santa's sleigh manage to do this. Look at that. Again, not a problem. Oh! Ooh, that felt harsh. Okay, here's... Oh, no. Oh! Perfect. Alright, so now you go down the stairs. Oh my gosh, the camera does not like this. And then up the next set of stairs without issue at all. I think something's broken in the right rear. Oh, well, the camera's given up. There we go. So as you can see, this thing is just taking it in stride. That poor... Maybe the piano wasn't the best idea, but it's definitely... Oh! 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 Yeah! Just carry on like nothing happened. Okay, what else you got for me? Yeah, this thing... What? Just... Was that the tire going more? I actually haven't driven this far along this path before, so I don't know if there's actually more. Or if this is near the end. This thing can certainly handle well on a flat. Oh, I think that's the end. Anyways, I think that was a very successful run. It crinkled in the front a bit, but as you can see, Timmy's gift is here. Gotta just get it out of the back of the truck. And then... Where's the... I think that's it. Well, Merry Christmas, Timmy. Merry Christmas. That was successful. Alright. So, for the final test of this vehicle, we have a scenario. What if Santa ended up on the wrong end of the law? No particular reason, of course. But what would happen if the cops wanted Santa and he had to get away? Now his sleigh can fly. Obviously that's okay. Like you can fly away with that. But this, I don't know. I think against 1 or 2 I'd be okay. But if they just keep coming, then I don't know if this thing's going to be good enough to actually escape the police. But there is only one way to find out. So let the mayhem commence. Alright, turn off stability control. So, I think on the highway there's nothing they can do. Now, the AI is a bit dim-witted. So, it doesn't really acknowledge me as well as it could. Also, on the highway this thing just cruises. Like, nothing can really keep up with it. Oh, hello. I would say those SUVs are scary. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Now, so could we actually escape the police in this? That's the question. Now, sometimes the AI crash into each other, which is quite funny. Now, I'm not 100%... I think I just have to get far enough away from the police. Oh, no, no! Oh, nice try. You have to try harder than that. Santa's got moves. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're all good. Car feels fine. Let's continue. Oh! Oh, no! You bugger. What have you done? I think we're okay. Oh, crap, but our radiators. I think our radiators got issues. Oh, no! No! Okay, the car is not handling all that well. The steering's busted. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, it hops around a bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It can't really steer very well anymore. Excuse me. Don't stop the car. The stupid electronic safety controls, they're stopping it. That might be something worth considering. Before we hand this thing off to Santa. Oh. What even hit us? That thing. I will say, in terms of impacts, we are... What the heck has happened? Uh-oh. Come on. 3 wheels. Actually, that might work in our... Did we just get pit maneuvered? We did, didn't we? Okay. Come on. We can do this. So I need... What? Oh. Okay, so it does not... Okay, don't do that. Oh! Oh, that's just brutal. I don't know if we can get out of that. Yeah, no, I think we're screwed. Okay, I got busted. Maybe it was my poor driving that let me down. It probably was, to be honest, but... Come get me, boys. So I think they're getting a bit more of a feel for what to do now. I think I'm good on the highway, but the problem is there's not a whole lot of actual highway. Also, what is... That's not a police car. So, like, that's the thing. When I'm doing this, the car's fine. Like, they can't catch me. But the second I slow down. That's where they've got the advantage in numbers. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna overtake you here. So I need to see if I can actually escape the cops. I don't know where we're gonna go, though, to be honest. You've just driven into a rock. They guys are darn near as stupid as I am. That's impressive. Oh, what if I go this way? Weren't expecting that, were you? I think all-wheel drive might have been a good idea with this, to be honest. If we're driving around like this, I think all-wheel drive is key. Also, I'm not quite sure how to get away from them, to be honest. You definitely could have done a better job there. He's drive into him, isn't he? Can we drag race a cop car? Well, let's find out. Except, no. See you, losers. My. It's good to see they've got cops all lined up along the drag strip, but not good for me, but I'm glad their security team's on point. Do I have to go off-road to get rid of them? Oh, you're not gonna catch me on a racetrack, boys. So I know they'll pit maneuver me now. It's a good thing to know. Oh my gosh, this thing. Oh. I'm gonna take myself out. They might not need to do anything other than just start being... Oh wow. Good job. Good job, guys. That's a bit of an escape route right there. How do I actually get out of here? Can I get through the pits? Can I actually... Like, I need to hide, I think, but I don't know where to hide. I don't know this map very well. Part of the reason I'm so good at Need for Speed Most Wanted is just quite simply I know where everything is, so I can scoot through back alleys and just basically scurry off. Oh, here's the off-road track. Maybe I can hide in here. Unless they're in here too. Oh my gosh, they're in here too. Let me move. Oh no. No! Oh, okay, there was something very wrong with that front wheel. Crap. I got extra camber now. Oh, come on, where are you guys? Where are they? I actually... Oh. Hi. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for the car to be doing that. I'm landing on the engine now. I don't think there's much in the way of suspension helping me anymore. It doesn't really turn right. Crap. No! Maybe I can escape through here. Oh, there goes the radiator. Alright, this thing might not have long to live. That... I don't know how that wheel is still connected, but oh my gosh. Okay, turn. We need to get out of here. This is a death. This area is just sheer death. Come on, go. Oh, I would rather that wheel just come off, to be honest. Because it's not doing me any good over there. Well, it's keeping the bottom off the ground. At least it's doing that. Maybe I can hide in here. And they won't see me? Oh crap, there is a cop car over there. Hold on. I just carry on a little bit. So they're following me in here. Yes! We got away. Only minor buffs and scratches. But I think... Whoopsie daisies. I think you could fix this. You could fix this fairly easily. The steering's still kind of doing stuff. That's cute. I like it. Well, we've successfully evaded the world's most incompetent police group, and we've ended up in a very picturesque area. I think that settles it. I think Santa should sell his sleigh on Amazon or eBay or Gumtree or wherever, and buy one of these instead. I think it's cheaper to run, requires less maintenance, and is clearly capable of everything he could possibly... Yes? I'm going, okay. So, what was that all about? The AI is just honking at me. Anyways, that proves that this is a superior vehicle in every way. Yeah, pretty much every way compared to Santa's sleigh. Yeah, so it does sub 3 minutes around Spa. It can climb up a mountain with a winch. It can transport very fragile goods over rough terrain with no damage at all. And it can escape the police if there is a need to. I think that's a very thorough test. But if you guys think of anything else, feel free to let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.